Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, "The Lord is my refuge," and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation.
Isang mapagpalang linggo po sa inyong lahat. Patuloy po nating purihin ang ating Diyos sa pamamagitan ng pag-awit.
Panginoon, ang nais ko, kagandahan mo ay pagmasdan, ang pag-ibig mo sa aking tugon. Kailan may di pababayaan sa iyo lamang matatagpuan sa iyo lamang. Mananatili sa iyong lilim at sasambahin ka sa dakong lihim. Mananatili sa iyong lilim
Good morning po sa ating lahat. Kumusta na po kayo? Ako po'y talagang umaasa na by God's grace ay nasa mabuti pong kalagayan tayong lahat. At sa umagang ito ay papatuloy natin yung ating topic regarding the Great Commission. Last Sunday po, tinalakay ni Pastor Edwin yung all authority of Jesus Christ to make disciples na ibinigay niya sa kanyang mga disciples to spread the good news. So ngayong umaga po ay tatalakayin natin ang Jesus' purpose for the Great Commission, o ano yung plano niya. Okay? So sa ating verse po ay makikita natin, sabi diyan sa Matthew 28 verses 19 to 20. Go therefore and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen. Let's pray. Lord, sa oras na ito ay samahan mo kami, lead us Lord, buksan mo ang aming mga puso, ang aming mga isipan, ang aming mga mata, ang aming mga tenga, upang tanggapin ang iyong message, ang iyong hamon sa umaga nito. Bless your word. In Jesus' name, amen. So, ito po ay command ng ating Panginoon nang siya po ay bago umakyat sa langit before His ascension. So, ano nga ho bang ibig sabihin ng disciples? Okay? So basically, alam naman po natin lahat yan. Ang ibig sabihin po ng disciples ay, or disciple ay follower, learner, one who adheres or obey to a leader and teacher. So, tayo pong lahat ay involved sa disciple making sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. Okay, bakit po? Kasi po, sa ating paglabas sa ating bahay, nakikita yung ating buhay, ating kilos, ang ating pananalita. So, yun lang po ay nakikita na kung sino tayo, kung ano tayo as being a disciple. Sending a text message, o kaya ay pagbibigay ng mga biblical tracts or Bible verse ay isa pong disciple making na po yun. Or you are fulfilling already the Great Commission. Okay. So sa Matthew 28 po, verses 19 to 20 ay bigyan po natin muna ng ano ba yung background nitong Matthew 28 na ito. Ito po ay naisulat o nangyari noong April 9, 30 AD, after the death of Jesus Christ. Sabi diyan, Jesus arises from the dead and soon talks with the two Marys. Okay, makikita po yan sa verses 1 to 10. And then, dun po sa number 2 ay yung military guard report na Jesus is missing from the grave and the plot. So, missing. Kung babasahin po natin yon ay sinabi ay ninakaw, may kumuha nung body ni Jesus Christ. And Sunod, yung ito na, Jesus commissions His disciples for the inter-advent ministry, which is to make disciples from all nations. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng inter-advent? Ibig sabihin ng inter, between, and advent is the second coming. So, ito po yung commission ng mga disciples na iniwan, responsibility ng mga disciples na iniwan ni Jesus that time hanggang siya ay bumalik na magmuli. Okay? Of course, ang Matthew po ay siyempre was written by the disciple Matthew. Okay? And in a glimpse, ito po yung context o yung overview ng Matthew 28. Okay? Makikita po natin yung resurrection. Okay? Doon sa first few verses, early verses, kita nyo po natin, nung nabuhay po siya ay He appeared to His disciples. Yan po yung 40 days. 40 days po yung time lapse niya. And then, from that 40 days hanggang ika-10th 10th day pa, ay in between, kita natin, ay yung kanyang ascension. Okay? Yung kanyang ascension. So in that 10th day, doon nagkaroon ng, doon bumaba yung Holy Spirit. That is, we call it Pentecost. And doon nag-start yung growth of the church. Okay? And then, yung kanyang purpose o kanyang plano. At may iniwan siya sa atin. Yung how do we do it? Okay? So, binigyan tayo ng 3 steps ng ating Panginoon. Sabi niya, going, baptizing, and teaching. So, yung first step is go. Okay, ano nga ba yung go? Humayo. Okay. Okay. O kaya ay sa inyong paghayo, sabi sa Pilipino, Tagalog. Sabi nga ay going, ibig sabihin as you go. Sa inyong paghayo or on your way. Ibig sabihin nun. Okay? So, one who make disciples ay, ano sabi? Is going. As you go. Okay? So, it's a command. Okay? Parang tawag sa mga disciples yun. Okay, so wag nating gawing excuse, okay, na sila yung pinagsabihan nun, yung mga disciples. Hindi po. Kasama po tayo doon. Okay, kasama tayo doon to be the Lord of the harvest. Okay? At sabi diyan, the Lord of the harvest has been calling all believers through the need of the world. But sabi niya, yung iba ay hindi nakikinig. God or Jesus is calling, pero lahat ba tayo nakikinig? Are we, tayo nga, humahayo ba tayo? On the go ba tayo? Okay? Then sabi diyan, of all nations. Of all nations. Okay. There's no place on earth where the gospel of Jesus should not be preached and where disciples should not be made. So walang lugar na hindi dapat maabot ng salita ng Panginoon. Hanggang walang there are unreached people exist, sabi diyan, we are disobeying the Great Commission. Or by, sabi yan, by refusing cross all boundaries. Ano yung sabihin ng boundaries? Gender, babae, lalaki, ano pa yung iba? Yung third sex. Kasama po yun, ideologies. Ano yung mga ideologies? Okay? Itong mga ibang bansa na sinasabi nating komunista, may mga sosyalista, at may mga, of course, kasama doon yung mga pagan countries. So yun po yung boundaries, okay, na sinasabi. Lahat po, okay, ng nasyon. Sabi dyan, the Great Commission is not the great option. Ano yung sabihin ng option? Yung choice. Wala po tayong pagpipilian sa Great Commission. Isa lang po. Okay? The Great Commission. Hindi po option yun. Kailangan gawin. It's a command. Hindi po kailangan tayong maghintay. Okay? Bakit? Hindi po lalapit sa atin yung yung mga non-believers. Tayo po ang dapat lumapit sa kanila. Okay? So, this is no option. The Great Commission is Great Commandment. Great Commandment. Then, number 2, sabi niya, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Okay, okay, just review lang po ito. Ano ba yung baptism ang ibig sabihin niya? So, sabi diyan, to dip repeatedly, to immerse, to submerge, parang isang vessel, okay, isa-submerge mo siya sa yung isang bagay. Okay? To cleanse by dipping or submerging, or to wash, to make clean with water, or to wash oneself, or bath, parang naligo, or to overwhelm, sakop, makongker. Okay. In 200 BC, may isang poet, okay, ang pangalan niya si Nicander. Hindi lang siya poet, kundi siya po ay isang doctor din, physician. At dinefine niya yung or in-illustrate niya what is baptism for to be baptized. Okay? Yung in Greek word po, yung baptism is dalawa. Yung isa ay bapto. Bapto. Okay? And then yung isa po ay baptizo. Baptizo. Okay. In-illustrate po niya ito sa isang recipe sa paggawa ng pickles. Okay. Alam po ba natin yung pickles? Okay, yung medyo maasim na manamis-namis. Ilalagay natin sa mga sandwiches o mga ibang recipe as ingredient. Okay. Yung paggawa po ng pickles ay una po ay ididip mo siya, ilulubog mo siya sa kumukulong tubig. Okay? Siguro para mawala yung pagkahilaw niya, so you have to dip it in a boiling water. And then, yun yung sinasabing bapto. Bapto, B-A-P-T-O. And then yung susunod na gagawin ay baptize or baptizo. Ito po yung ibababad siya sa suka or iba pang ingredients, maybe vinegar with salt and sugar. So, yun po. So makita po natin yung kaibahan, okay? Pareho po siyang verb, okay, na sinasabing immersion. Okay? Inilulubog yung pickles or yung vegetable. But yung first na na ginawa ay temporary lang nung idinip mo dun sa boiling water. Pero yung second na ginawa mo, ibinabad mo siya sa suka, yun po, nagkakaroon na po siya ng permanent na lasa. Kaya tinatawag na siyang pickles. Okay? And then, sabi dyan, teaching them fully about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, helping them understand who God is and live more like God in our lives. Diba? Ito na. A fully trained disciple is someone who looks and acts like Jesus to others. Such a person could be said to have been baptized or immersed or fully identified with Jesus. Yun po yung sinasabi nating baptized. Yung sinasabing immersed, fully identified with Jesus. Okay. Okay. Yung fully identified with Jesus, ano bang ibig sabihin nun? The way we talk, yung actions natin, okay, yung mga expression natin, yung actions natin ng Monday hanggang Saturday, okay, fully identified with Jesus. Okay, so yun po yung baptized, immersed. Okay? So, kung babalikan po natin yung verse na yon, yung baptized, I can say that yung baptism po na yon ay baptism in Holy Spirit, or baptism with the Holy Spirit. Okay? And then, yung number 3, teaching them to observe all things. This teaching is not with words only, but with the power of always present Jesus. So hindi lang po basta nagtuturo, parang teacher tsaka estudyante. Yung pong nagtuturo ay empowered. Okay? Yung nagbabaptize po ay empowered. By what? By whom? By Jesus. Okay? Through the Holy Spirit. He will be present with His people until the job of making disciple is done. Sabi diyan, until the end of the age. Ibig sabihin po nun, proseso po yun. Proseso. Okay? It's a process. Hindi po instant. Okay? Hindi po overnight. Okay? Teach, sabi niyan, is not wrong as long as we understand what that implies a process. Okay? And then, disciples are created, ito na, through steady feeding, a believing response in those who hear combined with overcoming. So, steady po, tuloy-tuloy yung pagtuturo, yung kumbaga sa pagkain, yung pagpapakain. Okay? At yung kanilang paniniwala po, okay, ay lumalago. Okay? Yung kanilang naririnig. Okay? Hanggang sa, sabi diyan, combined with overcoming. Now, to overcome everything. Ano yung mga overcome? Yung kanilang dating ugali na hindi kaaya-aya sa Panginoon. Okay? So, teaching. Okay? Sabi diyan, sinabi pa, teaching them to observe all things. Okay? The key here is all things. Lahat. Okay? So, hindi lang siya, ang pagtuturo ay hindi lang maging witness ka. Okay? Mag-testify ka. Hindi po. Okay? Okay? Sa pagtuturo ay sabi na, learning, observing all things is a lifelong project. Okay? Kaya, ibig sabihin nun, tuloy-tuloy po, kaya kailangan natin ang isang simbahan. Ang structure ng isang simbahan. Bakit po? Paano po pagka nawala yung, halimbawa, ako po ay isang teacher, isang disciple maker, okay? Ako po ay umalis, okay? Ako po ay na-reassign. Example lang po, ano? May magtutuloy. Okay? Kaya kailangan may structure ang isang church. Okay? Sila yung nagtutuloy because it's a lifelong process. Okay? Kaya sabi ng Panginoon, at until the end of the age, di ba? Sabi niya, that's why napaka-importante po ang isang church. Okay? And of course, church, alam natin yon, dalawang ibig sabihin. It's a structure and at the same time, it's a group of believers. So, Coram Deo po natin. Bigyan. It's a personal calling. The Great Commission is a personal calling. Jesus calls each Christian to step out in faith and spread the good news. This is faith in action. Individuals who obey this command change their spiritual lives forever. Totoo po yun. It will change your life forever. It may be spreading the good news to a neighbor or moving to another nation to reach the individuals there. Yung mga missionaries po natin. Okay? Or kung tayo po ay pinadala sa ibang lugar. Okay? Iba po yung iba po yung ibig sabihin natin, yung mga ano natin, yung mga gawain natin. Okay? And then, it may be sharing with less blessed kids down the road or spreading the word in a town 2 hours from your home. Tama po yung ginagawa natin, di ba? Pag tayo po ay pumupunta sa Binangonan, bumabiyahe tayo sa Victoria. Okay? So we're going. Okay? Spreading the words sa malayong lugar. Wherever we go, each faithful Christian is required or compelled through obedience to share the gospel. Kahit nasaan po tayo. If we are a follower of Jesus Christ, where has He called you to go? Saan po tayo tinawag? Saan po yung direksyon ng Panginoon sa atin to share the gospel? Who has God put on your heart to share the blessing of salvation? May nilagay po ba ang Panginoon sa puso natin na dapat nating ipanalangin? What little or great steps can you take with the power that Christ will be by your side to make disciples of all nations? Ano po yung tinuturo ng Panginoon sa atin? Ano ho ba yung dapat natin gawin? Okay, yun po yung mga ating hamon sa umaga nito. Let's pray. Our eternal God, salamat po sa iyong mensahe sa umaga nito. Salamat sa iyong hamon. At pinaalala mo sa amin na ang verse na ito, ang Matthew 28 verses 19-20 ay hindi para lamang sa 12 disciples, hindi para sa amin lahat ng mga Kristiyano, ang iyong mga anak. Dalangin namin na empower us, Lord, to go, to baptize, and to teach. Nasasabi po namin na hindi po pwedeng i-quarantine ang inyong mga salita. Hindi po pwedeng ihinto ang inyong mga salita. Lahat man ng bagay ay minto, lahat man ng bagay ay ma-quarantine. Pero ang inyong salita po ay never. It will go forever. It will go. Kumikilos po ang inyong kapangyarihan. Thank you, Lord. All this we pray in Jesus' name.